Success. Everybody wants it, but few people truly understand what it takes. Some think it's luck, some think it's timing. But Elon Musk, one of the most brilliant and misunderstood minds of our century, says the truth is far less glamorous. Elon Musk doesn't just build companies, he builds revolutions. Electric cars, reusable rockets, global internet satellites, artificial intelligence. These aren't dreams, they're his to-do list. But behind all that success, there's a philosophy, a way of living, a code. And tonight we'll explore that code through Elon Musk's own words, actions, and mindset. We'll uncover the things you should never do if you want to succeed, not just in business, but in life. Chapter 1. Never be afraid of hard work. When Elon Musk was building SpaceX, he slept on the factory floor. No mansion, no office luxury, just a sleeping bag beside his engineers. He said, "If you work 100 hours a week, while others work 40, you'll achieve in 4 months what takes them a year." That's the math of obsession. He didn't say it's easy. He said it's necessary, because success doesn't care how tired you are. It doesn't wait for your motivation. It respects only one thing, your effort. Most people fail because they stop when it gets uncomfortable. But Musk, he thrives in discomfort. He once said, "You have to be willing to suffer." That's not a quote about pain. It's a quote about purpose. Chapter 2. Never stop learning. Elon Musk never studied rocket science formally. Yet today, he runs one of the most advanced space programs in human history. How? He taught himself. He read every book he could find, from rocket propulsion manuals to engineering design. When he didn't understand something, he asked questions until he did. "You can learn anything," he said, "if you're willing to think deeply." That's lesson 2. Never stop learning. The world changes faster than any school can teach. If you stop learning, you stop evolving. Musk treats learning like breathing. It's not optional, it's essential. He once said, "I read books. I talked to smart people. That's how I learned simple words. But most people never apply them." The truth? Curiosity is the engine of progress, and Musk fuels his life with it. Chapter 3. Never fear failure. SpaceX's first 3 rockets failed. They didn't just fail, they exploded. Each one cost millions. Each failure brought him closer to bankruptcy. Most people would have quit. But Musk didn't. He said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you're not innovating enough. Failure is feedback, and feedback is how we grow." He saw failure not as an end, but as a test. Every explosion taught him something new. When the 4th rocket finally launched and succeeded, it saved the company. That's when NASA called. That's when history changed. But the truth is, the foundation of that success was built on failure. So never fear failure. Fear giving up too soon. Chapter 4. Never work only for money. After selling PayPal, Elon Musk made over $180 million. He could have retired, bought islands, lived quietly for the rest of his life. But instead, he put almost all of it into 2 companies everyone said would fail, SpaceX and Tesla. Why? He said, "I didn't do it for the money. I did it because it mattered." That's lesson 4. Never work only for money. Money can buy comfort, but comfort kills ambition. Purpose, though. Purpose builds empires. When your mission is bigger than your wallet, the world starts to listen. Musk built Tesla not to get rich, but to push humanity towards sustainable energy. He built SpaceX not for fame, but to make life multiplanetary. That's what real success looks like. Vision beyond yourself. Chapter 5. Never surround yourself with negative people. Elon Musk doesn't keep yes men around him. He wants people who challenge him. He said, "A good friend tells you what you want to hear. A great friend tells you what you need to hear." He fires fast. He hires smarter people than himself. Because he knows, the environment you choose defines your direction. If you surround yourself with small thinkers, you'll shrink your dreams to fit their comfort. But if you surround yourself with doers, builders, believers, you'll rise. That's how innovation happens. Not through comfort, but through collision. Never let negativity drain your ambition. Protect your circle, because it's your fuel. Chapter 6. Never get comfortable narrator. Elon Musk could stop working today, and he'd still be one of the richest men alive. But he doesn't stop. He can't. Because comfort kills progress. He said, "It's okay to have your eggs in one basket, as long as you control what happens to that basket. That means take risks, but take responsibility." Even after landing reusable rockets, he said, "We can do better." Even after Tesla became the most valuable car company in the world, he said, "We're still just getting started." That's lesson 6. Never get comfortable. Because the moment you stop improving, you start decaying. Chapter 7. Never wait for permission. Elon Musk didn't wait for permission to build rockets. He didn't wait for automakers to approve his ideas. He acted. He said, "If you need permission to innovate, you're not an innovator." He broke rules. He defied industries. He built what people said was impossible, and that's what innovators do. They move fast, fail forward, and rewrite the rules. So stop waiting for the world to tell you it's okay. Start before you're ready, because the future belongs to those who act. Chapter 8. Never ignore the future. While most people plan for next week, Elon Musk plans for the next century. He doesn't just build for today, he builds for tomorrow's humanity. He asks questions like, what happens when Earth runs out of resources? What if AI surpasses human intelligence? How do we survive as a species? That's why he builds rockets, solar energy, and brain-computer interfaces. He said, "Some people don't like change. But you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. Never ignore the future, because it's already being written by those brave enough to imagine it." Chapter 9. Never stop believing. Belief is Musk's superpower, not blind optimism, but faith in effort. When everyone laughed at him for making rockets, he believed. When Tesla almost died, he believed. When something is important enough, he said, you do it even if the odds are against you. Belief doesn't make life easy, it makes life meaningful. Because when you believe, truly believe, you turn pain into progress. Chapter 10. The Final Rule. And finally, never forget why you started. When success comes, it's easy to lose sight of your mission, to chase fame, money, recognition. But Elon Musk reminds us, the goal isn't to be rich. The goal is to build something that matters. Because success without purpose is just noise. So keep building, keep learning, keep believing, but never lose your reason why. That's how you create your legacy. So if you want success, don't chase what Elon Musk has. Understand what he doesn't do. He doesn't fear failure. He doesn't wait for permission. He doesn't quit when it gets hard. He just keeps moving forward. That's the real secret, because success isn't found in comfort. It's forged in fire. So ask yourself tonight, what's holding you back? And are you ready to let it go, to build your own version of greatness? Music fades slowly to silence. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who dreams big. Because maybe, just maybe, one spark from your story can light up the next Elon Musk.